So my wife is taking advantage of the opportunity to get to secrets. Normally we can't because my son is with us because it's an adults-only facility. But we're going today. My wife is an opportunist. She take advantage of it. Kind of look like a refugee camp, y'all. The lines began to get long. This was all in an effort to get folks into their rooms, which they were putting them in with a minimum of 5 people to a room. Man, this weather is deteriorating fast, man. Deteriorating fast. Wind's picking up. The last time we checked was about an hour ago. The storm was about 215 miles away. That was about an hour and a half ago. It's moving at about 20 to 30 miles an hour, is what I understand. We're starting to get the wind. Imagine the rain to get here real soon. But they're not turning this place into a refugee camp. And the line is from here to Tupelo, Mississippi. With getting our room situation dealt with. So yeah, we got a situation on our hand. We're gonna get through it though. There were literally lines everywhere for all 3 hotels: Dreams, Sunscape, and Secrets. Kind of a fast forward, the next morning we heard a lot of horror stories from other guests stating that they were in rooms with some very weird people. But it pays to be kind to the staff because we were fortunate enough to be placed into our own room, which made it easier for us to get through the night, particularly my son and my wife, who my son was able to sleep through the whole night. And I think that had to do with the fact that we was in our own room and we were able to have that peace of mind. Yeah, it is. In this hotel room at Secrets, we had a patio window and we had our front door, which was facing outside as well. All night long, it sounded like someone was trying to break into the room. I mean, the wind was howling and banging on the door and the window. We prayed that the window wouldn't break and the door wouldn't bust open. Although we did suffer some water damage, everything held up.
That's a pool, right?
That's a pool. No, that's the ocean. Yep.
My parents
Yeah. My son slept through the entire hurricane, thankfully. My wife, however, she was up all night. I went to sleep and woke up from time to time to check up on her. But yeah, he slept the whole night. We made it on the other side of this thing. Got a little damage on the resort. Trees, a lot of debris, not damaged debris, a lot of plant debris everywhere. But it was bad to the point, you know, heavy wind, heavy rain. We were fine in the room. My son slept through the entire thing. The entire thing. My wife was up because the wind was blowing, it was howling. It didn't sound like a train, but it sounded like a train horn. There's a lot of howling. There was a piece of panel, you know, outside of a room that broke, and it was smacking around a little bit. Now, mind you, we got relocated from our regular room to another resort, which was right next door. We walked there, called Secrets, and it was higher off the ground. So that was it. There was some water that got in our room from the rain, got underneath the door. So other than that, that was really the extent of our experience in a hurricane. I think it landed at a 2, category 2. So we're good. The next morning after the storm, the hotel made an attempt in providing us breakfast. It was hard to not feel like a refugee in this instance. Because, I'm not complaining. They did throw a breakfast together. But they literally threw a breakfast together. And I appreciate them for making sure we were fed. Well, we did feel like refugees for a little minute there. We were just community seating and so forth. But we made it through. We were fed. At this point, it was just about us waiting for our room that we originally stayed in to be inspected, and we were back on our way and starting our vacation. That meal, however, was necessary because the other 2 locations, Sunscape and Dreams, had a lot of work to do to be able to fully function with the guests coming back and getting dinner prepared for that evening, and so folks can get their vacation restarted and back on our way. But they were ready for dinner that night. Dinner was, we were back in business.
Thank you.
This is what Beryl did.
First of all, who invited Beryl on our vacation? So this had to be where the tide was yesterday. Because there's so much algae up here.
Possibly.
Wow. Look at that.
Please don't.
It looks like
The boardwalk here is completely covered with sand. A little bit of a cleanup they got to get done to get everything back to normal and get our vacation started again, right? Our vacation is started all over again. We're good to go.
I got my spray on alcohol drink. Okay.
Give me a little picture here. I'll do that.